chances are there's not going to be a fist fight next to you, spilling over into your seats.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be kicked out when it's $80 a seat.
You're going to be on your best behavior. On your best behavior.
Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that the show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Yes, once again. Or possibly for the first time.
Yes.
Possibly.
Yes. I attended not even my first baseball game of the year, but my first Oakland Athletics game, potentially my last Oakland Athletics game before they become the Las Vegas. Are they going to still be athletic in Las Vegas, do you think?
I don't know. Actually, that's kind of...
Change the name up, maybe? I don't...
Are they actually... I mean, I keep seeing, like, a stadium set, but then it's like, I hear the investors are like, we're not going to make our money back. We might be pulling out, kind of a thing.
Ooh, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, if the guy's still the owner, like, you got to be a little dense to think that all of a sudden he's just going to magically start spending double payroll.
He's going after Ohtani.
Yeah, like...
the dark horse for Ohtani, no way.
Yeah, so... But I was my buddy and I went to the day game on Thursday. I chalked it up as a birthday treat.
Birthday treat.
I had to go out. Me and my son, we went out to look because obviously we're going to go to the game. Had to score some good seeds, and I'm not talking about fucking Davids because Davids. Those I'll just skip the seeds. I won't even go with the Davids. Those are throwaway.
If you get Davids, they splinter. And just they're like little razors for your gums.
Yes, they're
in between the teeth. They
and
no seed.
No seed. And every once in a while, you get one of the rotted ones. Like the or the ones with the oh god, nothing ruins your day than a rotted sunflower seed. But so we went.
And you know what? For those who don't actually eat seeds, like can't you spot the stem? Not if you eat seeds like Chip and I, where you just grab a handful and throw it in your cheek. It's just in the pile. You don't even look.
Like literally, you just pour probably what equates to maybe a half a cup. Like if you scooped it out of seeds and just shoving it into your right or your left cheek. I'm a right cheek type of person, but
me too.
So obviously, Cerny, you understand the implications of bad seeds, and so I was on the lookout. And my son said, "Let's go to Dollar Tree," because. That's where Grandma takes them because there's like cheap fucking toys there and
candy. Yeah, I mean
candy and stuff.
Can't blame her on that one.
I was like, okay, Safeway's in the same parking lot as Dollar Tree. I was like, let's go. So I went to Dollar Tree. They had David's. I passed on those, but they had some other ones, and they had dill pickle flavor, Takis flavor, which I scooped.
Yeah, we have those.
I scooped the Takis. Then they also had like bacon. I didn't get the bacon ones. They had Taco Bell.
I've had that one. I've had that.
Oh, you have the bacon
one?
Was it
Tastes
good?
nothing like bacon. No,
okay.
It's like a salt.
Oh, like smoky.
Maybe it's like the seasoning they cure bacon with, but it's like bacon.
And they had the Taco Bell Supreme, like Nacho Supreme flavor.
Oh God!
I passed on those, but so I did score.
I wonder why the rest of the world thinks we're the most obese country.
Yeah, like we're so obsessed
Taco Bell sunflower seeds. Yeah,
we're so obsessed with processing our food and being unhealthy. We put the dust of the flavor that we get from one of the most unhealthy drive-thrus in America on fucking sunflower seeds.
Oh no!
So we got those, and my son was, as you might imagine, very excited to try out even working seeds, let alone dill pickle seeds. So I was like, sure thing. We'll crack a couple seeds in the parking lot as we walk to the Safeway. So we're walking across the parking lot just spitting seeds on the ground. But my son, I try to teach him, he's 4. This is a lost cause. I know it was going to be a lost cause, but I try to teach him, crack it. Yeah. He was into just, let me just put the seed in and suck all the flavors off and then spit it out.
Yeah,
which
that's
is fine.
What the fuck?
So I tried these dill pickle ones. They were okay. It basically tasted like if you left sunflower seeds and you soaked them in Vlasic dill pickle juice.
Oh, okay.
So
not bad, huh?
pretty good, but very strong, like a very distinct the Vlasic dill pickle flavor. I was wanting something a little bit different.
So I actually went to Nugget on Saturday.
Do they have premium? I would expect premium seeds there.
So I didn't get any seeds, but I was just on the pickle thing.
Mm-hmm.
They had a pickle shop, like a little pickle back. I was like, oh, you know what?
How much is that? Probably like $5.
No, I didn't even look. I just grabbed it. Look cool.
Did you take it down?
Oh yeah, tastes
nice.
just like
pickle juice.
Tastes like, I was like, yeah, like well, I can just grab it for last next time. Just take a little
hit off the jar. Yeah, nice. That's a good idea. I might keep my. It's a good thing to use all the Native Americans use every part of the buffalo. I use every part of the pickle.
The pickle
jar. You drink the brine. You eat the pickle. So we went to Safeway. Safeway was a bust on the seeds. Only at David's. And then
David's?
Yeah, at Safeway. So I just went a gas station. I don't know why I didn't start at the gas station. I would expected a better variety as well. They had David's, and then they had these David's Jumbos. And I looked at them. I'm like, first of all, these ain't fucking Jumbos size seeds. These are normal everyone else seeds. Not
They're David's Jumbos.
Yeah, these are David's yeah. So I went to a gas station, which is where I should have started, to be honest. I don't know what I was thinking.
I mean, yeah, they would have the oddball.
Yeah, they would have. Seeds. That's like a fastball down the middle for gas stations is sunflower seeds.
Yeah. they usually have the little league,
Yeah.
Last minute hang-ups, seeds, Gatorade, I'm sure.
Yep.
The whole thing.
So they had the Spitz brand.
Yes.
So those I knew, and fucking jackpot Spitz, but they had like the whole every SKU. They had all the flavors, like 6 flavors. So I walked away with original, another dill pickle, chili lime.
Those are good.
Barbecue. So I had 4 out of the 6 that I bought. And then my buddy wanted some corn nuts, so ranch corn nuts.
Chili picante. Come on now.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see those. They didn't have a huge selection of corn nuts. They had about 3 or 4 times X the sunflower seed selection than corn nuts.
Okay.
It could just be where we live. Maybe we got a lot of seed heads out here. I don't know. What do you call someone that loves sunflower seeds?
Not little legs.
Yeah, a lot of little. Maybe it's right next to the ballpark, but. And then we did a little tailgating. My buddy scored some amazing sandwiches. We had a couple beers in the thing. We it was an A's game, so we had to get to the right level. You know what I mean? Before we head in.
Oh yeah. A good base got going.
Yeah, get a good coat down. Surprisingly busy.
I think they had doubled. So I was looking at the attendance. I think they had doubled the previous night.
Oh, because the previous night was
like 2,700,
2,500 or something.
Yeah, I think they doubled it or something like that.
Okay, but I would say they doubled the bodies in there, but not doubled the adults. It wasn't Little League Day, but it was like field trip to the ballpark day. So there was half the stadium was fucking kids. And you know who really pays attention to the "Let's Go Oakland" on the scoreboard? Kids. Yeah. Didn't even it didn't even pop up on my radar that was happening. But then I just heard screaming, juvenile screams, screaming "Let's Go Oakland." I was like, oh yeah. This is the first inning. The first inning hadn't even started. They were like doing warm ups.
Here for a long game, kids.
And my friend's like, oh man. He's like, is this? I'm like, don't worry though. They'll get tired out. And by the third inning, sure enough.
Third inning, yeah. It's about 3 innings.
Sure enough, they were out. But we were sitting. We got these tickets on StubHub. Maybe 50 feet from first base. $23.
Oh wow. I just got some tickets for the Giants game.
Oh.
In August.
Okay.
And it's like
who are they playing?
international, the Diamondbacks.
Oh, okay.
International, like Topps International Trading Card Day. So you like trading cards and stuff.
Oh,
$80 a seat.
Oh, but you get a pack of cards or something.
Yeah, that's in the. My dad's going, so he had to go
Okay,
club
nice.
level.
Ooh,
I'm sure.
okay,
I'm sure
$80 for
shipping
club
bleach or
levels.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Club level has better accoutrement. You know the food's better.
Yeah, like remember when we went that one? Yeah, like it's right there. The bathroom's right there. You have to wait in line for nothing.
It's just
really.
like it's you're living the good life, and
Yeah.
you know the good life ain't
VIP.
bad. The good life ain't bad. And you're like, wow, there's no line to piss. There's no line for beer. There's no line for food. No one's like fucking around, fighting you for your seats, but it does cost more money.
Costs a little bit. It costs a little bit more, but and you're pretty sure because it's $80 a seat. Chances are there's not going to be a fist fight next to you. You know, spilling over into your seats.
Yeah,
because you don't want to be kicked out when it's $80 a seat.
You're going to be on your best behavior. On your best behavior.
$10 a seat. Fuck it.
Let's get $10 a seat. You're slamming a fucking flask of Jack Daniels, and when you're sitting in the bleachers.
Yeah.
Speaking
that
of
you smuggle in.
Yeah.
You know, like our good friend does.
Yeah. So that we had a great time at the game. We left around the 7th inning. Fucking, I think it cost the parking to park there cost more than the ticket to watch the game.
It was like $40 or something like that.
I think it was like $30. I should have done it. They have, gate A. They had 2 gates. They had 3 people, and they just have these phones with like card taps. And I'm like, the guy didn't even say how much it was. I just gave him my card, and he's like, "You parking?" I'm like, "No." Like, what do you think I'm fucking doing? Yes, parking.
Sightseeing.
What I should have done is just put a little 20 in there with the card, and then he kind of is like, okay, cool, because there was no receipt, nothing, put this in your dash. It's very much more or less the honor system, one could say.
Oh, I was already through.
Yeah, so maybe he could just take the 20 for himself, let me go through. He gets $20. I save $10. But he could also take the 20 and then just ring up 30 on my card.
Yeah, well.
Then I guess that's a gamble I would have had to take. But
and they lost to the Mariners, I believe, that day.
Yes, the Mariners came out, and the A's, like, we're sitting there, and there's just nothing very exciting at the park. Like, the park doesn't look nice. It's all old and decrepit. Like, you're looking down the seats, like the 3 layers of paint that they just keep painting it is like chipping off. It's just I mean, it's they're literally doing nothing to.
They have something like that. It texts me something about they have some package like for $100. You can
Dude, I saw that 30 games or something.
Yeah, it's like my dad's like it comes up to like $2.67 a game.
They were advertising that it was a ridiculous promotion that they were offering, but I think it's standing room only or something.
Oh, I don't know.
But I mean,
I just texted back. Still not worth it.
Yeah. Like maybe if we'll give you $30 in like food credit if you buy this too. So when that would be where I would actually maybe consider that. But yeah, I was looking. I didn't see anyone getting a blowy in the view reserve in the upper deck. So I had my eyes peeled.
Like scanning.
Yeah. Probably not the best time to get a Hummer there when it's like Kid Appreciation Day or whatever.
Yeah, then you got to register.
Yeah, then you're going to like take a seat. Chris Hansen, which from my understanding, you've been into lately, Cerny.
I have. I've been bringing it up on the old YouTube on
Is
TV.
It okay? So you're watching it's not in production anymore, right?
No.
Okay.
I wish it. I think we can make it. We can have it come back.
Oh. We'll do a change.org petition. We'll get a couple signatures. Bring it back.
Yeah. I mean, I just, like everyone has like that guilty pleasure show.
Yes.
That one's just mine.
Yours isn't Real Housewives or whatever. It's To Catch a Predator.
Yeah. Because it's just like, I just love when they're busted and it's always the same. Like, well, I wasn't going to do anything.
So like, you have condoms in your pocket.
Yeah. But I wasn't going to do anything. I promise. It's like, okay. You drove 4 hours to
it's the evidence
was a
is
13-year-old.
Sure.
Or it's like I couldn't stop laughing. It was like, I guess I shouldn't be laughing, but
Yeah.
it's like I wasn't going to do anything. You sent pictures of your penis to a 13-year-old. I didn't mean to do that. It's like I think we can make it funnier. Like, so you just have dick pics on hand and you're just
slinging them
out. I mean, by accident.
Oh man. Well, you would hope. I don't know. I feel like if you're going over to someone's house and you know that they're underage, obviously, like hopefully you have your moral compass keeps you well aware from even making a decision. But like if you're driving 4 hours, it's not the first time that you've thought about this or you've like done like it's just it's obviously it's something that you've repeated or like played out in your head. Like this is not a okay thing.
No, and it's like just the 4 hours, and it's always everybody has the same.
Well, they bring booze. They bring like some booze. Smirnoff Ice.
Well, this is for me, and it's like a 30 rack, and the mine's hard and shit like that. You're like, you gonna drink all this tonight?
And then cops are usually there, or they work with local? Okay.
Yeah, I think the first few episodes, remember they got away. And then the cops were like, well, we want in on this.
They're like, hold on. Yeah, like these are on a silver platter arrests. Why did they take it off? Didn't he get a DUI or something?
No, remember they took it off when that guy killed himself.
Oh.
That district attorney or lawyer or whatever he was, he shot himself.
Oh, so he was on the show. It aired.
I think I don't think it was something like, I haven't got to that part yet, but if I remember correctly, it was something like he got busted and he didn't come to the place, but they had his chats and stuff, and he knew he was fucked, so he shot himself.
Oh, okay.
Which I'm like,
well, I have. There was a lawsuit about it. Okay, well, you want to hear about this?
Let's hear it. Yeah,
let's dive in. So this is on Wikipedia. The suicide of Bill Conrad. That was in November 2006. He was a local district attorney in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Okay, so the police served him with search and arrest warrants stemming from a perverted justice online sting. So perverted justice was what they called the
company. It was like the company they were working with. It was like a bunch of.
Okay, so to catch a predator, it would cost $100,000 per episode. The production hired controversial vigilante group Perverted Justice to assist in the exposure and arrest of men obscenely interested in having
why are they
sex with
controversial?
children. I don't know. Okay. Why? What was the deal with him? He's a district attorney. Okay, there was a sting. They approached the PD about working together. Oh, man. Jeez.
Uh-oh.
The joint sting netted the suspect's Ford Explorer. His official vehicle. Oh, no. Oh, his official police vehicle. It's so funny. Jesus. Let me see. So they were working with the police there. They performed a sting, I guess. Halloween holiday. Okay. What are they talking about? I'm trying to read. Wow, there's a lot of details in here. Okay, for weeks before the sting, somebody had been posing as a 13-year-old boy that chatted with this guy. So a 13-year-old boy, MySpace, that sort of stuff.
MySpace.
Yep.
Throwback.
Okay, so on...
It wasn't Tom.
No, no, it wasn't. Okay, so it looks like they got communication around December 5th. So on the 6th, they took the television crew to his house at 8:30 in the morning, hoping to ambush him. And they actually got reported by local residents for suspicious activity.
Oh boy!
So then half of the police arrived. He didn't answer when they knocked on the door, and then they tried to search. They executed a search warrant at 2:20. Okay, so they got in there, and the team split up. The first half of the team saw Conrad at the end of the hallway, describing his last words, I'm not going to hurt anybody, then shot himself with Browning .380 in the temple.
Wow, we haven't got the gun, huh?
Wow. Okay. So he caught wind, I guess, of...
District Attorney, I'm sure he did. He's like...
Yeah.
He's like stabbing his own arrest.
He's like, oh, yeah, I'll sign off in this. Holy shit, what's going on? Okay. Oh, man. Oh, detective... Wait, there's multiple people involved?
Why were they get sued?
What the heck? Yeah, aftermath. Okay. The Dateline team, the police took 3 encrypted computers from his house, and they were trying to unlock the files. The episode claimed that he had child pornography found on his laptop. Sony Vaio. For anyone curious.
Oh man, that's 2006.
Yeah, that's Sony was dominating at that point. So 23 other men
probably
were
had
caught
the tower,
in the
the Sony Vaio tower.
Yeah. Chris Hansen said he had no regrets about how it was handled.
Well,
Interesting.
I mean, if you think about it, they're always like, we're taking one more pedophile off the streets. I guess he took himself off the streets.
He did.
I mean, that's...
I mean, I get he wasn't... he didn't have a... You know, I understand if you're on the show, you're not getting a fair... You know, you're being judged unfairly, potentially. Or without due process, I should say, is probably the more fair statement. But you fucking sunk... It's not like they're just making this shit up. If you're
driving 2-4, and you're engaging, especially when they say I'm 13, like, that's cool.
Yeah, you're just like, oh yeah, this is not a problem. This is not a
that younger the berry, sweeter the cherry, or the fuck, that weird old guys. But it's like, yeah, I just like the engaging. It's too good for me. I was sitting there thinking, I was telling Robin, I was like, Chip and I could do this. We can like come out and interview them like the Step Brothers. We can come out like, you're gonna who am I interviewing? Both of us.
I feel like in a couple of the episodes, did someone try to get physical with him? Like try to put hands on him or something?
Yeah,
because they were just
the rabbi that was there to try to pick up a boy.
Oh yeah, of course.
He was trying to it's always funny when they're doing like a 20-minute long interview, and then it's like the cameras come out and they cover their face. It's like,
yeah, he's like, oh no,
bro, it's too late.
It's
too late, bro. We've got 20 minutes to your face.
We have cameras all around here. Yeah, there's like one guy from, pops up behind, comes out of the refrigerator. He's like, oh, gotcha,
Don't you think, how many houses have you been in where there's a curtain?
Yeah.
That should be a tip right there.
I mean, you got to imagine that when they see a grown man there instead of a kid, that they're just like, fuck. You just know you're so fucked already, no matter this, what's this guy going to do sort of thing. But I guess, they probably have seen the show, I would guess.
He tried to do his own spinoff, like Hansen versus Predator or something. Which he did for a little bit, and then didn't
fizzled out. Yeah,
fizzled out. But it was.
I mean,
I was also getting a kick out of he was on Dateline, Dateline with Ann Curry and Stone Phillips, and the shit they'd be like, "This is happening probably in your living room, and you have no idea."
Oh yeah,
the little scare tactics. Get the fuck out of here. It can be happening in the same room as you right now, and you have no idea. Really? I can't just. Back then, it's not like they had laptops.
Yeah.
Talk about MySpace when it's not on their phone. I mean, maybe more so today.
Oh yeah.
Than then, but
all the chatting and stuff.
Yeah, but then it's like, come on.
I know.
Yeah, everyone had a house computer with dial-up.
Centralized computer with dial-up. So
if you suspect they're on the internet, just pick up the phone and try to make a call. If you're getting this,
yes,
they're on the computer.
They're on the internet at that point. But
I just laughed and I was like, God. I was thinking, Chip and I could come out and We want to talk to you. You're talking to both of us.
What do you think?
What are you doing?
We still got to get him arrested.
Yeah, but I want to.
Yeah.
Grill him a little bit.
Yeah, make them score more than they're already scoring.
They
always bring like 8
the undercarriage dick pic. I want to ask you,
what's your thought? Was this angle?
How many girls do you know, women, men, whatever your choice is, really just want to go for the undercarriage dick pic? How appealing is that?
I mean, it's not even. If I came across that looking in a mirror, I would be startled. It's not.
I mean, if I take a picture, it looks horrible if I take my undercarriage of my face, get the old gizzard going and everything.
Yeah.
So most of the pictures come up from the top, from the sky, not from down from the ground. I don't want the groundhog view. I would like the sky view. Eagle view.
Yeah. You got to get you got to work on your perspective work a little bit. Force perspective on that thing. So
maybe we should poll the audience and see how many would revel in this getting a picture like this. 0%.
0% came in. Wow. You're really
so this 13-year-old girl was pleased that a 45-year-old man junk
that no one wanted to see in our audience polling.
But that's it's always like, I just needed a friend. I was like, first off, a 13-year-old, 12-year-old, whatever they're going for, it's like they have nothing interesting to say. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
I spent a week with them in Sly Park. There's nothing interesting going on that I want to hear about.
Yes. And you might even have to tie their shoes. Which that might be more appealing. Speaking of pedophiles, did the one royal pedophile get invited to the coronation?
Prince Andrew, I think his name is?
Yeah. Or is he off? Was he on the list?
Alleged.
I should say alleged.
I think we fought a war, so I don't have to care about what's going on. And
that's a good point. We did many hundreds of years ago. But I was for Prince. Is he Prince? How old is this guy? This guy's like 70 something.
Yeah, 76.
Yeah,
like that.
And so they had this all pomp and circumstance, putting an old dumb fucking cape on him and a huge crown that they stole from some indigenous tribe, I'm sure. And jewels and just gaudiness, and then they don't have any power if you're the king.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. It's just more of like a formality.
I don't know. I'm not into. It doesn't make any sense to me, and I don't understand people that are like obsessed with it.
Yeah, when it's like when Queen Elizabeth died.
Yeah,
right. All the posts I kept seeing, like, my queen. I'm like, no, she's not.
Like, what did she do for you?
But it's like, we don't even live in that country. It's not my queen. I mean, I'm sure she wasn't a bad person, and I'm not going to, at some point, I'm not going to knock the person for being born and whatever. Yeah, kind of, what the fuck. But, that's just.
She was pretty racist, though.
Luck of the draw or whatever it was. But, my queen, I'm like, no.
I'm more into Queen Bee. Beyonce, baby. That's my queen.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
There we go. I'll go.
But did you tune into the coronation at all?
No, not one bit.
I don't even think I thought about tuning in. I just saw it was happening on the socials.
I know there's a bunch of, and I don't know. It's kind of like one of those. It's not my deal, so I don't really care.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I know there's other monarchies. I'm sure Spain, and they all have like those fictitious monarchies. But it's like, okay, or whatever it is. But
symbolic, I guess, at this point.
Yeah, symbolic monarchies. There you go. That's a better word than fictitious.
I mean,
they're very real. I just don't.
Yeah. Good point.
But I just don't. I don't really care.
I don't know. And then,
I mean, it's part of their
so
tradition.
What are we? Why is everyone getting excited about this? About him being he's 70.
Maybe because it's just because what's her name was.
It's been so long since it happened.
Yeah,
I guess.
Like, all we're seeing in history is like, okay.
Yeah, but so then our Prince William, and since they moved out, all those people moved out. They removed themselves from the running for this?
No, I think
they
Prince
can't-
William
Or Prince Harry, whatever.
Yeah, Harry
Prince
and
Harry.
Meghan Markle.
Yeah, they have kids and
But-
stuff, but they
Yeah, I think they're out of it.
they're out. They just stepped away. Maybe now's a good time to dismantle this fucking nonsense that we have going on over there.
Fight another war.
Yeah. Just like, hey, these people don't want to be a part of it. We just got an old guy with this dumb crown and this cape. Where are they storing this cape? It's just they only use it once every 70 years or something, or is this a holiday? Is like,
I saw this thing was like the most American thing ever, and they're like, when the Queen died, and they're like, oh, they're talking about the Queen, and they're like going over to whatever the funeral ceremony it was, and then they smash cut because baseball was starting. And they're like, oh, the most American thing ever. Let's cut away. Fuck it, we're going to baseball. We're going to the pastime.
That's hilarious, and rightfully so. They're trying to please their audience. Got to get the audience dialed in there.
I've never really, that's like, I don't even know because there's so many like the Duke of this and the Duchess of this, and it's like I don't really care.
I don't know any of that, and if they don't have any real thing beyond having a title and just tons of money, which they seem to have anyway.
Which I mean, I'm gonna knock them, but if it was me, it'd be sweet. I don't have to do anything.
I know. I would love to be.
Money.
Yeah,
I'm jealous.
And it seems like you get just unlimited. I don't want to say power, but I mean, you can start a business, no problem. I mean, you have a lot of resources at your disposal.
I think that's what a lot of them are doing. They're just like just using resources to their advantage. Which I mean,
writing a book, whatever that book that he wrote, I'm Harry or whatever it was called.
I don't know. I didn't even cross my radar.
Yeah, Fire Crotch, Hear Me Roar. So I think that's what it's called.
Well, if that's the case, I'm getting a copy.
Well, hold on, maybe I'll check out the prologue at least. Who was the redheaded guy on Revenge of the Nerds? Poindexter or something?
I haven't seen that movie in ages.
It's been a while. I remember. I think it was Poindexter. He got a boner because they had slipped some cameras into the girls' showers.
Oh, okay.
And he popped the boner, but he was like screaming because I think it was his first boner, so he was like he didn't know what was happening. He was like, ah! I don't know why that's the scene I remember, but Revenge of the Nerds, check it out. Probably scored. What do you think that's pulling in on Rotten Tomatoes?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say
it's got to be. So I'm gonna say like 65 because it's kind of
65. I would say
nostalgic.
Yeah, I'll put it at a 72.
Done today, like a 20. But
impossible! It couldn't even get made. It could not even get made. Movies. Oh well, they have. We're talking about Revenge of the Nerds, the original, not Revenge of the Nerds 4, Nerds in Love.
Oh, let's just go with the OG one.
Okay, the OG, Revenge of the Nerds, 71.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. 73 on the audience score. So Cerny, we were right on there, right on the mark. Revenge of the Nerds 2 though, 7. 7.
And they went to 4. It's just operating behind.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? Maybe we just didn't.
Maybe we missed it. Maybe we
missed it on the first couple. But if we do it again, 3 and 4 aren't even rated on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's not good.
They just audience score 22.
You know what I've been watching too? So I do love my documentaries.
Oh yeah.
So I was watching the Heaven's Gate documentary on Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's pretty.
What's it? Is it is that the? It's like a cult thing.
Yeah, remember those people? Remember they killed themselves in like 97, 98, somewhere around there. Remember it was like that mass suicide where they drink like cyanide or put plastic bags over the head or whatever.
Whoever that guy was.
Not
Charles Manson, but he flew him out like they're all in a. Yes, I've heard. Yes, I know about this. They were in the San Francisco, right?
San Diego, I think.
Okay.
I mean, I think they kind of hopped around from what it sounds like. It's just wild how
Jim Jones. Is that the guy?
No, it was like Marshall or something like the Heaven's Gate. Let me take a look.
Man. Well,
I kept hearing him by his fucking stage
Jonestown
name.
Massacre. It's not that?
No, Heaven's Gate.
Oh.
What was that guy's name?
There's multiple mass things happening.
So this guy was... What was that guy's name? Oh, Marshall Applewhite. That's right.
Oh.
He went by like Doe or some shit like that.
Oh, interesting. And
where the UFO,
this is in the 90s.
The Hale-Bopp comet was, remember the Hale-Bopp comet came and he was like a UFO is traveling it, so we have to basically kill ourselves and catch the fucking trip out of here kind of thing. It's just weird how these people can.
It's frightening. Isn't it really scary? You're like, how could somebody? Because they seem so normal.
And it's like the thing I got interesting is because they're talking about all these cults, and it's like most cults don't like pick up transients that are like kind of like on drugs or kind of whacked out of their mind. They pick up like people that are educated and like in good homes. It's like they find people that want a deeper meaning and they talk some crazy shit and they we have to.
So everyone, what do they? And it's always like the head person's like, well, I'm actually gonna go last.
Yeah, it was like basically he was like they were like aliens and they were like 1 million years old. They were using their bodies. They call them vessels and shit like that.
Okay.
And like one of the co-founders died of cancer, and it was like, well, that kind of like debunked your whole thing.
They had some spin on it, I'm sure.
Yeah, they said this is the epitome of like any kind of religion. It's like, well, now this kind of flies in the face of what you say. Now you're just going to pivot on something else. Like, well, she left earlier or whatever the fuck.
Oh, they just made up some.
Yeah.
Well, of course, if they're believing fucking aliens are coming down, they'll believe whatever lame ass excuse you can cook up.
And then I went over to I'm in the middle of the Waco standoff now. Right?
Ooh, that's a good one. It's always interesting. That's another religious extremist group.
Yeah, or the guy thought he was Jesus or the second Messiah. Or
something like that.
With like a 50 cal sniper rifle.
Dude, I mean, it feels like those things are just could happen in Texas very easily these days.
Oh, yeah. I think both of them were started around there in Texas for a long time.
Yeah, definitely. Well, gone and done it again, Cern.
Easy 37.
Lay up like LeBron's been laying up on the Warriors. No
That's
problem
true.
there. Apparently, 30 points. We'll see where that goes. But we'll see you next week, folks.
For another episode.
That'll do it. Another freshie next week.
That's right.
But until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers.